We did it. Phew. I'm so glad now. You've done well, but not good enough to match my power. How the hell? Ultimately, braces exist simply to protect people. Only those who have attained enlightenment can hope to match one such as myself. The trial is over. Now comes the execution. In that case, Lo, I'd like to challenge you one-on-one. Oh? Joshua, are you kidding me? It's alright, Estelle. Lo may be strong, but that last fight still had an effect on him. Trust me, I can do this. It's true that I've lost a bit of my edge. I'm a little slower in particular. I could even walk away from this fight as victor, but I wouldn't bet on those odds if I were you. Maybe, but still. This soul of mine, which was saved by a sister, bound by a professor, freed by her father, and now is one with Estelle's. All I've learnt as a bracer, and a power given to me Ouroboros. With all of it together, I challenge you, Blade Lord. Very well. Come on then, Black Fang. Well, you have improved. Let's see if you can keep it up. I can. What are you doing, Joshua? You're faster than this. Why not use your speed to try and best me? I have something I want to ask you, Lo. Why? Why do you continue to side with Wiseman even after all of this? You said before it wasn't about revenge for Karen, but you wanted to bring the world to trial. What does that even mean? There's nothing you need to concern yourself with. I simply wish to see if humanity could answer for its failings. Answer its failings? I still don't follow. Humanity is a plaything of forces greater than individual men. Passage of time with changing ideals of nations, gradual shifts in values and ethics. We are helpless before these, and when such storms blow over man, they are knocked into the cracks and are lost, unable to free themselves. Hammer is just one example. Ironically, this great city is exactly the same. It began as a paradise, people living full, fulfilled, satisfied lives in the clouds. However, at the same time as the Great Collapse was part of it, people abandoned this paradise and fell to the earth. The city was sealed away and people forgot it even existed. Almost as if they sought to forget an inconvenient truth, as if they sought to deceive themselves. The truth is ever easily suppressed. But people will happily accept anything they wish to be true in its place. That is mankind's weakness, that is their sin. The Oriol's overwhelming power will force people to face the unabated truth. How helpless they are without the backing of nations. How vulnerable they become once you strip them of their luxuries. Or have locked away in their delusions we drag before their eyes and raw and exposed, and they will witness. Locked away in their delusions, huh? So forcing people to confront them is your goal? It is. As long as we continue to delude ourselves, to believe our world is always just and good, mankind will repeat its mistakes forever. More tragedies like Hamel will happen. A second time, a third, who knows how many. So many more like Karen will bleed their lives out on the arms of those they care for. You want to know why I obey Ouroboros? That's why. I have no regrets of what I've become in pursuit of my goal. I see. I think you're a delusional one here, then, Lo. What? I'm a weak person myself. So what you've said hits home. There's some truth in it. We all have the potential to overcome hard times or face our weaknesses. People aren't helpless, not completely. Remember when Karen saved me 10 years ago? She was strong then. That made all the difference. There's no way you'd ever realise that. Not how important Karen was to you, but how important you were to her. You're deluding yourself, Lo, and you know it. No. Karen was special. She was the only one who could have ever made a difference. None of her actions speak from humanity. They must still be tested. They must face their delusions, and I must see if they're worthy of Karen's sacrifice. In that case, I shall be all the proof you need. I, the weakling and liar who lived on through my sister's sacrifice. I, who found my way once I met Estelle. I, who could only have come here to meet you again with her help. People are never powerless, so long as they are together. You won! Joshua. You did it, Joshua! Thank you. You put all you had into a single opening and you forced that from me. You little fool. Ha. Not good enough? Ha. The Blade Lord's dropped his sword. It doesn't get much more final than that. All I can do is admit defeat. Defeat, I. You did it! That was absolutely amazing, Joshua. You actually beat Lo. Even just knocked away his sword. He didn't hurt him. I wouldn't have had the slightest hope of victory if I was fighting to kill. There's always a better way. That's what it means to be a bracer, right? That's what Dad taught us. Yeah. Ah, of course. You have the techniques the wise one placed in you, all filtered through the wisdom of a divine blade. What hope did I ever have? Lo. I joined Ouroboros because I wanted to test humanity. With you having answered that, I suppose I've run out of reasons to continue working with them. I think it's time I found a new line of employment. You're back. Thank Ados you're back. Lo's back, it's over. Hey! I always thought about you even after the Bright took me in. I remembered your voice, your face. You were important to me, but not who you were. When I finally remembered, I only learned that you're my enemy. Didn't know what to think. I see. I seem close. I was kind of jealous. Chloe, this is not a situation where you should be blushing. Ah, Joshua and Lo look super happy together. That's sweet. Tita. Ugh. Sorry everyone. Guess I kinda lost it there. I know nothing's settled yet, but still. You big dummy, you don't need to apologise, okay? You finally made up, right? Go on, spend some more time with him. Estelle Bright. Are you a debt I don't think I can ever repay? We're both Red and Joshua here. You've done all sorts of things I never could have made yet that look so trivial. You guided so many other people up to this point. You're truly one of a kind, Estelle. I know you're making fun of me, but we can totally throw down again, just saying. Princess Claudia. Well, Crown Princess now, I think. Do you remember what I said atop Grancel Castle, I wonder? I do. A nation is like an enormously complex ordnance. I believe your words are not absolutely true. But I can't believe a world simply works like a machine, or should do so. I want to find a way for a world to work so that people can be people, even as they drive forward to such a great engine. I know it sounds foolish and naive, but not at all. You're certain of your convictions. I have nothing to which to gainsay you. I do hope you find a way you seek. Thank you very much. Tita Russell, you never cease to amaze me. To think you'd actually managed to come all this way, young and fragile as you are. Something to be said for recklessness of youth, I suppose. Hey, I am selfish though, huh? It was a joke and meant in good humour. It's true there are many great who care about you, however. Always be mindful of danger for their sake. You would hurt far more for yourself if anything were happened to you. Oh yeah, Lo, why are you up here? This circle on the ground isn't your real, is it? No, just some kind of broadcast equipment. Sends miraculous power to a core sector and across the city. For what now? The core sector is where the Oriole is, I'm guessing. Yes. The proper function of the reactor's pillar is essentially as an antenna broadcasting the Oriole's power to the rest of the city. Its range seems to be roughly 1,000 cells. With my gospels, the Oriole could affect things, not just in what we call Liberl now, but across a good deal of the continent. The more I hear, the crazier it gets. So in order to stop the shutdown phenomenon, you have to get down to a core sector and do something about it. That would be the only way, and doing something about the Oriole may prove difficult. It's an artifact of some sort, but it's sentient, in some way. It mercilessly removes foreign threatening elements. But Celeste Elise managed to steal it away in the first place and preserve it itself. On top of the Oriole, you have to deal with Wiseman. Oh, crud. It's a fight we can't put off any longer. But with your help, Lo, not even Wiseman can stop us. You brat. Just assuming I'll help you out with blue like that. Now, why would I possibly want to help you out? My, this is a touching reunion. May I say, however, but I do ever slightly fear the implications for my own well-being. Ah! Oh no! No! Good evening, everyone. I would say you've done a splendid job overcoming my little trials and reaching a pinnacle. But all those little rule violations... I'm so sporting. Rule violations? What are you talking about? Also, those guns transparent, I just noticed. We fought every one of your dumb enforcers fair and square, and Joshua beat low, 1-on-1. Heck, we're even fairer about this than we should have been. I see you've yet to grasp the full extent of a plan. All servants of Ouroboros receive power from a Grand Master in some way or form. If you have a few members of Ouroboros assisting you, that hardly seems like a fair information experiment. Don't does it? We're an experiment? I've been a fool. Us coming here was part of your plan all along, wasn't it? I'd admit doing many of your own personal special touches to a plan, but yes, about half it did consist of you making your way here. I see. The gospel plan isn't just about obtaining the aureole, is it? Correct. All is according to the Grandmaster's design, but, as I said, we never meant to have Ouroboros members as part of the experiment. Which means Joshua here is ruining the precision of my result. Forgive me, my boy, but I think it's time you became my puppet once more. What do you... Ugh. Joshua! Joshua, you right? No! Joshua, this is a joke, right? Come on back. Come on, stop it! Stop looking at me like that! Please, that's enough. There's a little point. When all this began, I used my power to rebuild Joshua's shattered mind. The stigma I sank into a depth of his mind has slept dormant since. When it is invoked, however, the effect is tremendous. Joshua really is a little more than a puppet to me now. No! And incidentally, that little thing Joshua's shoulder, that isn't just a tattoo, it's the image of a stigma I burnt into his mind, made manifest in his flesh. I imagine it came quite a fright when it reappeared when I returned his memory. You lied. The terrible suffering you put Joshua through, you said you freed him. But even that was a lie. No, I wasn't lying when I told him he was free. If Joshua had just left alone and not come this far with you, I wouldn't have had to do this. Why, one could say this is really all your fault, Miss Bright. What a monster you are. Don't you screw with me, Wiseman. You don't get to tell me anything about what paths I've chosen. You taking control of Joshua's all it's done has made me even more angry. I'm going to beat you clear to Erebonia and back to save Joshua. No, that is what I'm just hoping to see. I'm afraid I'm rather busy at the moment. I don't quite have time to stay here right now. Why don't you come down to a core sector, do visit, so you can finish the experiment. I'll be waiting. Ah! Joshua! No, Joshua. You have to save him, but how do we? I don't know where. Use the item and back. Thank goodness you're okay. What elevator? I don't see. Oh, I think it looks like an elevator. It goes right down to a core sector, straight to your hole. Hurry, no time. As that dragon shot us down. Reverie dragon. Damn you, Wiseman, so you did have more than just one I used. I doubt we can get through this without a fight. Well, we got to get past them somehow. Let us handle this. Ah! The entire team. Yulia and Major Vanda. What are you guys doing here? Repairs we are say are essentially done. We got everyone who could fight together and came to assist you. Admittedly, I'm just tagging along, looking at everything in awe. Hey, don't forget about us. The Bobcat's about ready to fly too. We can have a pop over and see how we're getting on. And I'd say we just managed to entertain my heroism just right once again. No applause needed. So go. Your light is the only thing which can save Joshua now. Come on, attack! Would not have thought this was an elevator shaft. Wonder how far down it goes. Ah, the access pillar is really tall, so it's got to be really deep. Probably goes all the way down to the centre of the island. So don't worry. Joshua promised to walk you by your side until the end, didn't he? You'll bring him back to us, I know you will. Chloe, thanks. Yeah, I'll never break a promise if we can help it. Besides, like heck, I'm just going to abandon him and let the creep Wiseman do what he wants with my Joshua. Don't take back my man with girl power. Yes. Let's go, Estelle. What's that? One of those dragon things, is it? One of those dragon things? 3 on 1. Okay, we got a TM Dragion. 20,000 hit points. I'm going to start with a Zodiac. Earthwall. I will move there. Oh, Latia, why not? What's your defense is like? Neutral defense against most things. So time for blue ascension of diamond dust then, I think. No, blue ascension. Whoa. Okay. I'm actually going to clock up. Tita. I'll just keep up with that. Oh, that's an anti-septic. That's an anti-thing, is it? Zodiac. Oh, none of that, thank you very much. Interesting. If I use my diamond, my blue ascension there. I know you're going to do that anyway. Everyone up. This is actually a relatively easy fight from the looks of it. Dead. I guess that's the end of a line. This is a core sector, huh? But yeah, possibly fobs of energy. I think this must be our destination. So, Joshua and we all are just ahead? They have to be, I think. Guys, I think this will be the last fight. It's where we're going to stop a web burst from a shutdown phenomenon. It's going to be where we free Joshua from Wiseman. Guys, give me everything you still have. I see a heal station over here, which I'm going to use to heal. Because that's obvious, that makes perfect sense to me. And I'm going to end the episode here, guys. So thanks for watching. Sorry about the annoyance of previous episodes before this and the lack of intro between them. It's been basically 3 episode recording in one sitting right now. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day and bye bye.